I've had conversations with myself sometimes where I'm just like, I wish I had this inner knowing intact when I was still coming of age, especially in high school. Um, it's just like if you had it, you wouldn't have made all those mistakes. You wouldn't have gotten into situations with people that you knew that weren't a match. Um, I've always struggled with making friends. Not making friends. I've always struggled with not being myself, actually. That's what I mean. So, whenever I was myself, I could not really connect with people because we were not, so I always just was like, ah, my people will find me, my people will find me, but I didn't have that faith. It ran its course. So, um, I made friends that weren't in the same vibration as me. Um, I chased, I seeked, I people pleased. I did a lot to stay in people's lives because, I felt like I will never really find the kind of people that I wanted. I'll never really find the people that are on my match. I was just like, I am alone in this world. And I lived like that for as long as I can remember, up until like a few years now. Um, and it's only now that I've stepped fully in my self worth because that's not true. It just means I am cut from a different branch. And even if the people that are on my vibration are miles and miles away, I will always attract them back. I remember when whenever, like, just right before I met my twin flame, I had just given up on love. I was just like, you know what? I'll never find somebody who loves like I do. Um, I had just given up on the idea of finding love. I was just like, fuck, I'm doomed. So now I'm just like gonna live my life however, you know. God was like, ha ha ha, ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Right. So, yeah. And then we started. Yeah, but I didn't really have faith in men. But eventually, I learned that we were twin flames. But um, that was through social media. Like when you are with your twin flame, the universe will start bombarding you with signs that you have met somebody that is like that shares the same codes as you are. Because all I could really tell you when I just met you was just that I like talking to him. He gets me. It's just like I would tell him about fears that I had in terms of people and how people react to me. And I would just like people make fun of my voice. And he's like, that is absurd. Um, and I don't remember what else I would tell him, but it was always just like, fix your crown. It gave that aura of like, fix your crown. Um, uh, the aura of just like, fix your crown, and just people project a lot. Our conversations were like that safe. And he was nice to me. He was very sweet, which is something I wasn't used to. It was always just men, um, not lacking that part of, even if they were like that to me, it wouldn't have made sense because with my twin flame, I had met my exact vibration. So whatever we were talking about felt different because of that. So yeah, I was just like, I wish I knew earlier because my intuition always told me that that it was just like I should not give up on love ever, you know? And I was just like, ew, the way people are loving these days, it looks gross, but I lost that intuition and I fell into that trap. But my intuition was very much intact since high school, um, which is okay, I think it was part of the journey. It was part of the soul contract to dip into that shitty area, dense energies, and feel through it how it is, and lose your mass and just become somebody you're not, so that you can come out of it. And then when you come out of